In the vastness of the galaxy, Earth was viewed as a tiny blue dot, cloaked in ignorance and vulnerability. Many alien civilizations had long observed this planet, noting its primitive technology and seemingly weak defenses. To them, it was a ripe fruit hanging low on a branch, begging to be plucked. They saw humans as divided and distracted, more concerned with their daily lives than with threats from the stars. The Council of Zelthar, a powerful interstellar alliance, gathered in their grand chamber to discuss Earth's fate. "Their weapons are outdated," one member remarked, smirking at the holographic display of humans firing outdated rifles against potential foes. "This planet is an easy conquest. We can take their resources and enslave the humans without breaking a sweat." Another alien chimed in, "Look at their history, constant wars among themselves. They are too busy fighting each other to notice us." Laughter echoed in the chamber as they imagined their effortless success. But what these civilizations failed to understand was that human resilience runs deep. Beneath the surface of chaos and conflict lay an unbreakable spirit. Earth's inhabitants may have seemed disorganized, but their hearts beat with determination and ingenuity. As scheming aliens prepared for invasion, they were utterly oblivious to the brewing storm of resistance that awaited them. Their confidence would soon turn to dread as they underestimated not just Earth's inhabitants but also the power of unity that would arise in the face of adversity. The day of the invasion started like any other, with people going about their daily routines. But above them, a massive alien ship descended from the clouds, casting a shadow over entire cities. The Zilthar, a ruthless and technologically advanced race, had finally set their sights on Earth. Their commander, a towering figure with shimmering armor, surveyed the planet through his ship's viewing screen, confidence radiating from him. "Prepare for landing," he commanded, smirking at the ease with which they would claim this world. "These humans will fall without even a fight." As the ship landed in a barren field outside a major city, its thrumming engines caused windows to shatter and sirens to blare. The Zilthar troops poured out, heavily armed and eager to subdue this unsuspecting populace. They marched forward in formation, expecting to find cowering civilians ready for surrender. However, as they approached the city's edge, they encountered not fear but confusion and curiosity. Residents gathered to witness what seemed like an elaborate science fiction show, unaware of the danger approaching them. The aliens initiated their attack with an array of dazzling energy weapons, intending to eliminate any resistance quickly. Yet to their surprise, instead of fleeing in panic, some humans stood firm in defiance. Within moments, makeshift defenses popped up as citizens rallied together. The Zilthar were taken aback. This was not the weak and divided planet they had anticipated. Instead of surrendering easily, Earth was beginning to show signs of unexpected resilience. The tide was about to shift in ways they could never have imagined. As the Zilthar unleashed their attack, humans across the city began to awaken from their confusion. The sight of their fellow citizens standing resolute sparked an instinctive drive to protect their home. In a matter of moments, people turned from spectators into defenders, rallying together with a fierce determination. Seeing the alien troops advancing, a group of local engineers quickly gathered in a nearby workshop. They began to repurpose everyday items into weapons and defenses. Fire extinguishers were modified to spray corrosive foam at the aliens, while car batteries powered makeshift energy shields. It was a chaotic scene of creativity driven by survival. In another part of the city, a group of teachers and students transformed their school into a command center, using maps and old walkie-talkies to coordinate efforts. They broadcast messages over social media, encouraging others to join in and fight back. Their resilience spread like wildfire as people shared ideas and strategies on how to confront this invasive force. As the Zilthar advanced, they encountered not only resistance but clever tactics that caught them off guard. Humans used their knowledge of the environment to create ambushes and traps, luring the aliens into narrow alleys where their numbers counted for less. With every skirmish fought and every tactic employed, Earth's fighters grew more confident and united. No longer was the battle merely about defending against invaders, it became a display of human ingenuity and spirit. The tide was turning, and for the Zilthar, what they once thought would be an easy conquest was quickly spiraling into chaos. As the battle raged on, Earth's defenders began to unveil a strategic plan that had been quietly set in motion long before the Zilthar ever arrived. In secret meetings held in basements and community centers, leaders from various fields had analyzed potential threats and devised countermeasures, fully aware that an invasion was a possibility. While the Zilthar believed they were facing a disorganized populace, humanity had laid traps throughout the city. The engineers who had initially converted everyday items into weapons now revealed their true ingenuity. They had planted hidden devices that would trigger when alien forces crossed designated lines, causing distractions or explosive surprises at crucial moments. In one daring ambush, a line of seemingly harmless garden gnomes concealed small explosives. As Zilthar troops marched past, the gnomes erupted in a flurry of chaos, sending aliens scrambling in confusion while humans took advantage of the distraction to launch coordinated attacks from the shadows. Meanwhile, the teachers and students who transformed their school into a command center utilized their knowledge of local geography to map out safe zones and strategic positions. They sent scouts to gather information about alien troop movements and shared this intelligence with fighters on the ground. The Zilthar soon realized they were not just facing random acts of defiance but an organized force that had expected them. With each trap sprung and strategy executed flawlessly, Earth's defenders demonstrated that they were not only prepared but also one step ahead, turning what seemed like an easy conquest into a calculated battle for survival. As news of Earth's fierce resistance spread across the galaxy, it traveled faster than any starship. Other civilizations began to tune in, their curiosity piqued by reports detailing humanity's unexpected ingenuity and determination in the face of invasion. Space traders and diplomats shared stories, painting a picture of an Earth that was no longer an easy target but a resilient planet capable of united action. On the planet Virene, a council of alien leaders gathered to discuss the unfolding situation. "We underestimated them," one member admitted, eyes wide with disbelief. "These humans have shown remarkable creativity in defense. If they can turn their environment against advanced technology, we wouldn't stand a chance if we attempted to invade." Similarly, on the icy moon of Winterra, previously aggressive factions started reconsidering their plans against Earth. Conversations shifted from conquests to alliances as they saw how swiftly humans had turned the tide against the Zilthar. The potential for cooperation seemed far more valuable than conflict. Scouts and traders reported back with tales of human bravery, reinforcing the idea that Earth was not merely a planet of feuding factions but a cradle of innovation and survival. Alien races that once looked down upon humans now held them in cautious respect. The Zilthar's failure became a critical lesson in galactic politics, prompting many to rethink their perceptions and strategies regarding Earth. As potential allies began to emerge, humanity's story transformed into a rallying cry, a testament to the strength found in unity and resilience against overwhelming odds. As the dust settled from the Zilthar invasion, whispers of Earth's valor began to echo through the cosmos, drawing interest from civilizations that once viewed the planet as an easy conquest. Representatives from the Archon race, known for their advanced technology and warlike nature, gathered in their high council to discuss their newfound respect for humanity. "These humans displayed a tactical brilliance we underestimated," stated their leader. "It is time we align with them, not for conquest, but in defense against any who may threaten them again." Simultaneously, on the lush planet of Alicia, a society of empathic beings known as the Luminara sensed Earth's struggles through their interconnected consciousness. They rallied volunteers willing to share healing techniques and energy technologies that could help protect Earth's inhabitants from future threats. A shining orb floated in their central hall as they made plans to contact their newly respected allies. Meanwhile, the Kintari Alliance, a group of traders and explorers who had previously sought profit from chaotic conflicts, decided to shift gears. Their spokesperson declared, "We can benefit greatly from an allied Earth. Together, we can ensure peace across galaxies." Representatives began sending messages filled with support and proposals for cooperative defense strategies. As these alliances formed, Earth stood taller than ever before, surrounded by newfound friends eager to defend its freedom. The narrative of a weak planet was rapidly transforming, unity and strength had sparked a coalition of vibrant races ready to stand alongside Earth in any future battle against aggression. With alliances formed and new strategies in place, Earth's defenders prepared for a counteroffensive against the Zilthar invaders. The plan was a carefully choreographed dance of teamwork, utilizing the unique strengths of all coalition members. On the day of the attack, a sense of determination filled the air as humans, Archon, and Luminara joined forces, united by a common goal, to reclaim their world. As dawn broke, the coalition launched their assault with precision. The Archon employed their advanced technology to enhance human weaponry, providing energy shields and powerful drones that could flank enemy positions. Meanwhile, the Luminara sent out waves of healing energy to rejuvenate weary fighters, ensuring that morale stayed high throughout the battle. The operation was anchored by brilliant tactics devised in previous days. Earth's defenders used the terrain to their advantage, drawing the Zilthar into narrow canyons where their numbers had no bearing. Traps that had once caught the aliens off guard were now set to cause even greater chaos in the heart of their formation. As the engagement intensified, coalition forces moved in sync, humans advanced with bravery at the forefront while their alien allies provided cover from above. Coordinated signals were exchanged using communication devices hacked into Zilthar systems, allowing for real-time adjustments to tactics as needed. The tide of battle shifted decisively when a bold maneuver led a group of human fighters to capture a Zilthar command ship. With this victory, they disrupted enemy coordination and signaled a turning point in the conflict. Earth's united forces showcased not just resilience but also tactical brilliance, showing that together they were an unstoppable force ready to defend their home. In the aftermath of the conflict, the perception of Earth among galactic civilizations transformed dramatically. No longer viewed as a weak and easily conquerable planet, Earth emerged as a symbol of resilience and strength. News of humanity's bravery and strategic prowess traveled far and wide, reshaping how alien races approached interactions with this once-ignored world. The Council of Virene convened once more to discuss their diplomatic stance. "We cannot afford to underestimate them again," said one member, emphasizing the need for a new approach in dealings with Earth. Caution replaced their previous arrogance. They realized that beneath the surface lies a civilization capable of surprising strength when united. The mercantile Kintari alliance also shifted their focus, opting to engage with Earth not just for trade but to foster deeper ties. Their leaders proposed joint ventures and cultural exchanges, recognizing that collaboration with humans could yield remarkable advancements for both parties. Meanwhile, on the serene world of Alicia, the Luminara initiated programs to share knowledge about healing and technological innovations with Earth, demonstrating a newfound respect for human capabilities. As alliances flourished and interstellar relations strengthened, Earth's defenders took their place as respected partners in the galaxy. While past views had been rooted in disdain, future interactions were now driven by mutual respect and a shared commitment to ensuring peace across the stars. This newfound caution among alien races signaled that any attempts to threaten Earth would no longer be taken lightly. It was now defended by both its own inhabitants and a coalition of formidable allies. In the wake of the Zilthar invasion, stories of courage and heroism emerged from every corner of Earth, inspiring future generations to remain vigilant and united. Schools began to incorporate these narratives into their curricula, teaching students not just about history but the spirit of resilience that defined their world. One of the most celebrated heroes was a young engineer named Maya, who had played a pivotal role in repurposing everyday items into effective weapons. Her story, filled with creativity and resourcefulness, became a symbol of how ordinary people could rise to extraordinary challenges. Children across the globe looked up to her, dreaming of becoming inventors and defenders themselves. Another tale was that of a group of high school students who transformed their school into a command center. They coordinated efforts using makeshift communication systems and shared vital intelligence during the battle. Their determination showed that bravery knows no age, sparking youth movements dedicated to preparedness and community service. Communities began to organize annual celebrations honoring the defenders of Earth, where stories were shared, songs were sung, and memorials were built to remember those who fought bravely. These events served as reminders that unity can overcome even the greatest odds. As Earth settled into its new role in the galaxy, the legacy of its defenders remained strong. The heroic tales inspired not just vigilance but also a commitment to peace and cooperation among civilizations, ensuring that future generations would stand ready to protect their home against any threats that dared to arise. As Earth stands firmly in its new role within the galaxy, it serves as a powerful reminder of what can be achieved through unity and resilience. Once ridiculed as an easy target, the planet has transformed into a beacon of strength, showcasing how disparate voices can harmonize to create something formidable. The Zilthar invasion, initially perceived as a threat that would crush humanity, instead ignited a fire of determination and collaboration that altered the fate of Earth and its place in the universe. The lessons learned from this conflict reverberate beyond the solar system. They speak to all civilizations about the importance of cooperation, mutual respect, and understanding in navigating galactic relationships. What was once a divided world is now recognized as a cohesive force that stands ready to defend itself against any aggressor, while also fostering peaceful alliances across the stars. Celebrations honoring Earth's defenders remind inhabitants that courage comes in many forms, from engineers to students engaging their creativity for the common good. The stories tell of bravery not just during times of conflict but also in maintaining peace and promoting understanding with neighboring races. As humanity looks to the future, they do so with their heads held high, acknowledging that their greatest strength lies not only in their advanced technology or tactics but in their unwavering spirit when facing adversity together. Earth is no longer seen merely as a vulnerability, it is now acknowledged and respected as a powerful ally, one that will not shy away from defending what it holds dear in an ever-evolving galaxy.